Welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. It's the morning after the night before. What a way to start the season. I'm over the moon. And I have some more good news for you. Our dear friend Sophia is back in the house and she's here to present to you her new segment. It's the 5 things that we learned from this week's action. Go on, you blues.
Hello, it's great to be back, guys. And if you're wondering why my throat sounds a little bit croaky, it's because of my mad celebration and cheering for Costa's winning goal. How good did that feel? Right, let's get to point 1. Point 1 is going to be about Kante and what an unbelievable signing he is. For me, he's arguably signing of the summer and a player we have desperately needed. He was absolutely everywhere and a fantastic performance last night. He completed 54 out of 57 passes and he was the only player to win the ball back and gain possession more than he ever lost it. I think we have desperately been craving to have that protection in front of our back four. So I think a player like him could make a huge difference to Chelsea this season. Now to the second point, Costa, the main man. How good was it to see him back to form? He looked like a completely different player than the lacklustre player we had last season. He obviously scored the winning goal that sent us into mayhem. He played a more middle role. He didn't wander around. He fought. He played with spirit. He played with discipline. It was so good to see. I am going to have to pick up a slight negative, and my negative is he still looks like he has a red card in him every game. And now the fact that these new laws have been clamped down, that a player is going to get booked for dissent, that doesn't really bode too well for Costa, considering he kind of gets booked most games for dissent. And for me, I don't think you can forgive a player getting a yellow card every game for dissent. Obviously, that mounts up, and we're going to potentially see a lot of sendings off, which will make a huge difference to us because he is our main target man and we need him for every game. So if we can tame back the anger a little bit, Costa, but still keep that fighting spirit, then that's the mix we need. My third point is our most creative player, Hazard. Amazing to see him back to his old self. For the first 30 or 40 minutes, I thought he was absolutely unplayable. Amazing runs down the wing, cutting balls through, great crosses into the box. But my only concern is I think once they conceded, he slightly drifted off a little bit. There was a little bit of showboating. And this is where we need Hazard to keep the same discipline and keep the same creativity. It was a big call from Conte to take him off, considering he was our most creative player and we desperately needed that goal, but it proved right. But then having said that, if Hazard stays the way he is and we keep him on form like he is and he's injury-free, then it's safe to say we are definitely in for title contention. My third point is a big welcome to our new manager, Conte, and it's safe to say that man does not lack passion. It was amazing to see his goal celebration after Costa's winner. He jumped into the crowd, he embraced the crowd. I think it's safe to say he's now a fully fledged hero at Stamford Bridge, just purely on passion alone. It was so good to see. Also, I think the fact that he made 2 really big calls in the match. Firstly was taking Hazard off, who was our most creative player, when we desperately needed that goal. Everyone sort of ummed and ahed and thought, oh, hold on a second, why are we taking off Hazard? He then brought on our new striker, Batshuayi, which I think was a great call, because his second call was to change the formation to a 4-4-2 and have those 2 playing up front, which proved worthy in the end, because obviously the big assist to the big man and finished in a great goal. My final point is about Fabregas. Now, he was left on the bench the entire duration of the game, which makes us think, is he on his way out? Guys, comment below, what do you think about Fabregas' potential departure? He has been linked back to his old club, Barcelona, or possibly rivalry, Real Madrid or even Juventus. Now, I have heard this morning that Chelsea are possibly going in for a massive bid for James Rodriguez from Real Madrid, which for me would be a massive buy and a very exciting player to come to Stamford Bridge. But surely, if we brought him in, that spells Fabregas' exit. So what do you think? Do you think he fits in Conte's new team and his formation? Comment below.
Alright guys, welcome to Chelsea Fans Channel. Now as you can see, I'm up at Wembley for the Community Shield. Now Man United fans love to sing songs about our success being very hollow. However, I suggest to you lot that their heads are, so follow me.